help us?
If you order him, he will certainly do it.
Well, that's an order. Show what you can do.
He's gonna die.
Proof yourself.
And then he gets critted, and we are just like, oh well.
So are we gonna fight
God
the fight
damn
out?
it.
Are we gonna fight the fight?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Most certainly.
Let's buff up.
I didn't think Jonas would just give us yes, and then they die.
Did I hear the order to buff up?
I always
Yes.
take care of my NPC underlings because I don't know if they're gonna
You
come
see,
back ever
you
again.
see, when if you order Tarlin to help you, you will see him, grow a bit grim, and he will excuse himself and basically head away down the corridor, and then return in what seems to be more of his armor. You also see that his sword is exchanged for what seems like a very large, sort of curved blade that he has strapped over his back.
Do I recognize the blade?
Thoughts, madness.
It is a blade used by often by gladiators or blade masters in the fighting rings.
Is that disappointing for you, Dark?
I can fix this on him. Don't worry. I'll fix his choice of weapons. Make it far better.
So,
Let me just check.
maybe step further towards the throne seat and lure them closer into.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Maybe we can have Alauneari position seating there.
Oh yeah, Alauneari will sit on the throne.
Yeah.
On the throne.
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead and move
Just
yourselves
gonna
there.
sit there for now.
I always skulk and move around to the sides.
As noble protector, I will stand here.
Well, where do you want Tarlin?
I guess
He should be around the
He can stand on Alauneari's other flank.
I can certainly do that.
He stands here in all his splendor, beckoning them in.
Yeah. And Rilinid's always been this crazy, skulk from the shadows, stare accusingly.
Well, I gotta have Sakari here then.
He's Grimo Wormtongue, basically.
She'll reach out her hands to Skethig and say, Skethig, Asrak, come closer. Dear servants, you have done well. Overseer Talin has told me of your great deeds in our absence.
Why is everyone moving behind us?
I mean, it makes sense for me to do that because I'm all sneaky and stealthy and shit. I can just worm along the side, and I see everyone else just.
I put him there so they can't get out.
That might be a bit obvious.
We have been to the
Okay,
front.
fine.
People,
It's fine. First round of combat, you can charge there.
we have been to the fungal jungle. We have spoken with its dissidents, and we have indeed met the white spider.
Yeah, you seem to move around. Matron, the white spider is full of lies. Whatever she has told you, it is not true. We have been loyal servants, have we not?
Alauneari nods and says, yes. Yes, you have. I gave you my protection, and I am Drow. She looks at them. I have heard much talk when I was here. My dear brother understands to speak of this Gizral, and he has translated for me for quite a long time. And I must say, it grows me rather hungry, all this talk of food and eating.
And it's now that Rilinid, just sort of this emotionless tone, behind the mask, just starts saying some of those Skizral phrases about how delectable such and such would be. Oh, yes, dear. So-and-so go forth. All their chittering.
Skethig hisses. They are betraying us.
Alauneari will say, I so long to taste the marrow inside those nice legs of yours. As she will start the combat by channeling them.
Alright, start the combat.
So who are you going to protect from the channeling? Can you actually save everyone
I have done Eagle Splendor, so yes.
Okay.
That is, in fact, I'm perfectly fine.
As I just show
Maximum
show Tarlin the power.
I would say it is not really a surprise round because,
Right.
Yeah.
Rilinid is the first one to act.
Oh man, I'm like the last one.
You were
As I
so...
initiate combat.
You're so busy in your speech.
Yep. You're so busy. Oh yes, and so everything in the world is awesome and gonna be great and everything. And I
the
love
best of
myself in every part, and so we're just gonna get this combat started off just right with some haunting miss, and that is sufficient enough to hit both Skethik and Azrak, requiring a DC 15 will saves from them both.
Let's make a will save. They both make it, even just.
That's sufficient. And of course, it obscures vision as much as it's always been told to do. And, 5-foot step out here, move action to draw the longsword +1. Swift action to activate Acquisitioner's Luck, in turn.
Azrak. Well. Azrak launches forward. And tries to bite into Alauneari.
She doesn't have her mirror images up because that would seem weird.
Yeah.
That would probably make it something of a giveaway. Why are you?
Why is there 5 of you?
You could have asked for a mage armor.
Ooh.
That is 9 damage, and you need to make a fortitude save, as his bite is poisonous. Or venomous, I guess.
Alauneari is, like, paralyzed.
That is not enough.
Are you paralyzed?
I don't know what the point
I
is.
don't
Let me
know
see what their
what their poison
poison does, because I
Oh
haven't
god,
used
this
it in
is so
combat before.
embarrassing.
It's like hilarious, like she's about to channel them, and then, like, Azrak
Yeah, I had
just
expected
flies.
to get a initial attack, but
Like a bat out
Alright,
of hell.
you take 1d3 con damage, and you are staggered for this round. Next round you can make a save to try to resist the poison.
alright.
For con damage.
Yep.
That is deadly.
The effect goes on for 6 rounds unless you save.
Cash someone for that poison. I just forget to use it all the time.
And so, the session draws to a close with Zyn Vytharia dead.
Oh dear.
That might very well happen.
We're gonna
But
need
we
some
need-
downtime to talk about that, huh?
We need a new
So
regent.
1d3?
Yeah, 1d3 con damage.
Should I roll that, or
Yeah, you roll it.
make me roll my own doom?
Could have been worse.
Could be worse, yeah.
Launches forward to bite at Tarlin, because Skethik can't really see, so I'm going for what she knows.
Is Tine gonna die?
No.
Probably
Well,
not.
he...
I think
Otherwise,
Tarlin has
it's-
more survivability than Alauneari has.
Oh, she has the least of the party.
Yeah. I think if Tarlin was invited to this, he's got a few levels on him, you know.
He seemed to not really take any issue with the poison. Alright, Tarlin.
So if he attacks Skethik, he's going to have to deal with the concealment. Azrak, on the other hand, is not hidden by any mist.
Yep, he seems
Step
to...
there.
He could. Do you want him to?
Yes.
Alright. Then Tarlin
Focus fire.
will basically flow past Alauneari, drawing his blade in one fluid motion, and he will strike at Azrak.
Oh, and as Skethik stayed in the mist, well, you know, I think that, I don't know. I still forget the rules for that in Pathfinding, never mind.
Let's see here.
Yeah, I think it's if they end their turn in there.
It's Skethik dead, that's why I asked.
I think you should take the,
Yeah.
making a will save.
So that's why I was asking whether Skethik had to make another will save or not, because she ended her turn in the mist.
Alright. Fails.
That is 1d2 wisdom damage.
And shaken.
And shaken. Nice. That will continue to accumulate. It's as if I'm just striking you with ray of enfeeblement, only with your mind.
Mind feeble!
The nice thing about will saves that cause wisdom damage is they get harder and harder.
Mm-hmm. Doobie-doo, and shaken, you say?
Mm-hmm.
State.
Shaken for as long as she remains within the haunting mist.
Yes, shaken. Ah. Yes, Charlie strikes.
Appears to have delivered a wicked blow there, and Azrak's just, that hurts, but I've eaten worse.
Exactly. Let's see, anything else? No. Nope. Turn is done. Rae'nkalar.
Pillar dance.
Very well. Swift action. I'm going to activate Judgment of Destruction.
Seems like a good judgment.
What does that do?
Destruction, motherfucker!
It's kind of designed for killing these things.
For monstrous humanoid spiders or advanced spiders, here's your judgment.
My judgment is they should be dead.
That's not how judgment works, I think. Oh, apparently it does. Okay.
That is how judgment works.
Doesn't confirm,
Doesn't confirm.
but it's a good hit.
Oh, we need to confirm. That would be fun.
Well, it's got its chance to confirm. I tell you what. Well, let's have some fun. Let's throw it down. Roll 2d4. 17 plus 5 is 22. Actually, I think I have to apply that to an attack roll, not a critical roll, so I saved the spell. It can't apply.
Okay.
I'm factually incorrect.
Oh well. I still strike with very good accuracy in round 1.
Yeah. Sorry, I got excited there imagining the dream along with DDS, and then I'm like, that actually, I can't do that.
Trislan.
How about some haste?
It should be nice.
Sure. But
Okay.
afterwards, could you step over here or something? So Alauneari can 5-foot step here because she doesn't have much actions when she's staggered.
Haste to Rain, Tarlin, Alauneari, and Sakari. Boop, 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 boop.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh no haste for Zyn.
No, you're too far away.
It'll be fine. You can still 5-foot step and get a full round attack on Azrak without being blocked by the mist line of sight.
Yeah.
I actually found creatures weak enough to take wisdom damage. Yay!
Is it my turn then, I guess? Tristan is done, I think.
Yes, that is.
There we
Yeah,
go.
she's done.
5-foot step and shoot.
Mm-hmm.
I did get time to buff up and point blank.
Poor Azrak.
25, 22 for 29 damage in total.
The man always has a hard time in this world.
Wait, that's not right at all.
No?
What'd you do?
That should be. What did I do? Should be
you've got
14 and 7 damage.
14 and 7. That's a
Most
bit
damage.
different.
That's an extra 4 each level. What the
Yeah,
hell?
it's adding my strength, but it's not supposed to.
Oh.
Sheep, were you there? Wait.
I was.
There.
Yes.
Then you were... I think
you've added your strength twice.
Yes, I did.
Yes, but remove the +4 from the damage die because that is a stat bonus that is automatically applied.
I actually could have reached...
No, Zyn was 5 feet away. More. I guess you could have 5-foot step towards him, but
Well,
you would have been
the-
next to Azrak.
The thing is, for every
Tarlin-
second level, I get 5 more feet, but I forgot.
Yeah, but
Isn't it good that
it's
Tarlin
too
gets
late
it?
now.
Yeah, but
Tarlin-
Alauneari got one, and
Oh, she actually.
So what was the damage? It was
13 plus 7, 21.
21. That is a lot of damage. Poor Azrak.
And the vision of him being dead to arrows work.
Oh, and
It didn't
picture
say-
changed apparently. That's interesting. Oh well.
He turned into a woman!
so
Knocked
that's
me
what
out and turned me into a
happens.
woman.
What exactly did I shoot? That's
Exactly.
just disgusting.
They actually had disguised self running.
It's just a thing. Let's go on.
How does the maid react?
She doesn't see it, just hears the death cries.
Yep. Probably
does
not
she-
too well.
5-foot step.
Enough. One hit. Two. No.
Fumble,
two
one
hits.
hit,
2 hits total.
2 hits. For
Yeah.
2
12
concealment.
damage.
Yeah, but there's concealment, so yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
It's a
2D
1 in
hundreds.
5 chance, yeah. Hit
a hit.
and hit.
That's-
So total damage.
12, I believe.
12.
Gordon Claude.
Okay. Alauneari, staggered.
5-foot steps here and take her one action to cast Delay Poison on herself.
Sounds worthwhile.
Yeah, it doesn't fix the poison damage she has taken, but it does stop poison from working for her for the next 4 hours. She's
Which,
considered
by the-
immune to poison.
Well, then it'll run out, so.
Yeah, so. But yeah, that's all she can really do this turn.
Rilinid.
Well, let's be dumb about this, why not, right? Aha! My own mist does not affect me.
He
Neither
runs into the fire because he can't see.
Yeah.
Ploof.
And so that happens. I'm actually gonna walk all the way up here, and as my standard action, I'm gonna cast Grease.
Yes. Green.
I know they have strong reflex saves, but I can't reach. Might as well. That's a DC 14 reflex save. The assassin fell, Hopes and
27.
hopes and dreams, right? Intern.
Well, Skathic. Not in the mood for this. No, sirree.
Acrobatics move.
Steps here.
It's a DC 10 acrobatics check to move as Skeptic
Oh,
is standing in the
right.
grease.
And
Glorious thing about
probably
Greece.
make that though.
Ah!
Unfortunately, a success.
Steps here.
No longer shaken, for Skeptic is no longer within the mist.
Oh, yeah, that's true. State fear.
Still the 2 wisdom damage.
Still has the 2 wisdom.
That's something at least.
Bites at Tarlin.
Not Tarlin.
I mean, they are pretty powerful spiders, I'll give them that.
I'm surprised she wasn't prioritizing you. Just crawls over the fucking thing. Matron, I will have you.
Well, at least now the poison wouldn't affect her anymore, so... Well, actually, she's pretty good now. Constitution damaging poison, though, that's like... That's the bane. Doesn't get
But
much worse.
we have will save and wisdom damage, so that's quite.
Tarlin resists the poison. It's his turn. He turns around, and fueled by my magic, he swings.
and 5-foot step there.
Good flank.
Sure.
Fool, you have robbed me.
I know, he's all hasted and shit, too.
Now,
Die,
Rain,
foul creatures!
Because he needed to be even faster, right?
He's moving very gracefully and very fast. Let's see here. He is flanking.
See, Trislin, how could you not fall for him? He's attempting to win your love.
Yeah, but Tristan is not really into the whole... She doesn't know what...
Love is.
She didn't
What
have
is
to talk
love?
about the flowers and the bees, and in this case, the
The giant spider.
the mushrooms and the... What are these weird things?
Skishron.
No, not Skishroll.
Come
Rain, if you wait until after Zakari, you can also get flanking.
It's up to you, or you could
Might
just
not be
move
necessary.
ahead and attempt to
I
finish
don't-
the job.
I think it's gonna be that necessary.
Alright.
Complete the mission.
The mushroom and the pale things.
I will move to there.
Pale hunters?
Boss.
I will leave destruction running for this. See no reason to turn it off.
Destruction. Alright,
Yes.
Bale.
Destruction.
Fumble!
No, I don't need. Yeah.
Did
Guess
you
flanking wouldn't have
destroy
made a
yourself
difference.
now?
Yeah, flanking would not have assisted in that. He dropped the ball!
Run!
Clearly the issue is Tarlin puts blade in the way.
Alright, Tristan, epic kill steal, go.
What can you do?
Tarlin looks surprised at Rae'nkalar's fumble, but
That is so embarrassing.
it's like you can always see like him, like a grin, like a sly grin.
Like, and he hopes to stand against the Baroness. Ah, cute.
There we go.
All those weapons weigh you down, little one.
Into melee.
Well, I don't have all my weapons.
Nope. Tristan did what you could.
Zyn,
I don't suppose I can see him or her rather if I step here.
no, that goes through the mist.
Yeah, goes to the mist.
Then I have to move here and shoot once.
Don't kill it. Kari wants to do it.
Kill
So
skill.
does Zyn.
Arrows stuff. Yes.
Pew pew.
Gravity bow. Fumble, fumble.
Miss.
Woo!
Yes.
Oh yes.
Because I want Sakari to do the final.
Well,
And then
Sakari, go.
Sakari fumbles. Like, oh.
He has free attacks.
Everyone
one of them is
fumbles
gonna-
forever.
Well, it's
Okay.
mathematically possible.
Probably.
2 hit.
2 hits.
That's 3 hits actually. 7,
It
7,
is?
and 5.
Oh.
775.
That's true.
Oh no,
I
he
watched it.
4 hits as well. Oh, that's 9. Yeah, 29.
Oof.
Sakari
Might-
just eats it.
Might be enough to finish the job.
Might be
Then-
enough.
And a leg is coming out of his mouth. Still switching.
Nom 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 leg.
Destroyed. Yeah, battle is over as quickly as it began.
2 rounds
Took a whole
of
12 seconds.
That
Yeah,
they
2
survived
rounds of-
longer than the white dragon.
Oh.
Silver dragon rather.
You did.
That it would be like this. Tristan would run very happily this way, and then. Good boy, Sakari.
Sakari's very happy that
Like-
Tristan thinks he's a good boy.
Bends over right in front of Tarlin.
Yeah. Tarlin, he makes a flourishing motion with his blade, sort of, the blood is sort of ricocheting off it, onto the ground as it does. And then he slides it into the scabbard on his back.
I love that word, ricochet. It's so. I don't know. It's so funny.
He looks around. Well, that was brutally efficient. You have become more powerful, my lords.
Alauneari frowns.
In the
Feels
throes of
frailer
war.
than usual.
He looks at her. He seems. She can see a flash of concern on his eyes. Shall I fetch the healer, matron?
Alauneari shakes her head and says, "No, tomorrow this will be over.
He nods. As you say, then.
Guess you have to get her.
Have
to
the
put some
corpses gathered and placed in the gallery of statues. I shall attend to them tomorrow."
He nods. As you wish. Basically goes to do that.
She looks at the others and says, "Now, should we go take care of the refugees?"
DDS, can you make a knowledge soldier check?
See,
Well, it's not a knowledge soldier, it's a professional soldier.
Yeah, professional
It says,
soldier, sorry.
With you in such a condition, you would come across as perhaps not as intimidating as you would like, Alauneari.
Alauneari shakes her head. "I do not need to speak to them. I will simply create a zone wherein they cannot lie. That should allow you to discern if they're trustworthy or not."
I do not need a zone to discern whether they're lying.
That's a 24 for you, Jonas.
A century of life as me assists with that.
Secret messages.
Secret.
Don't tell anyone. It's a
That's
secret.
right. It's gonna be put in the new Mr. Roboto song.
She just waves a hand and says, "Regardless, it will be useful." If there are truly some sort of spies there that we should be concerned about, they might be good enough to fool your brother.
Perhaps. Would you like a shoulder to lean on to make the trip then, Alauneari?
Shakespeare, that is not necessary. I will simply... I have my lizard.
That will certainly be very intimidating.
You know what would be cool?
Frowns the wound closed, but she knows that now she has the corpses kept, and they will not be nice when she's done with them.
Can Sakari get the same ability like those moondogs? So when his lick will
Probably not.
Actually, the answer is yes, you can get.
Be like
something like
unlimited
that, but
healing.
it costs so incredibly much to get.
Yeah, there is it. Basically, what you do is you sacrifice. Sakari can sacrifice 2 HP to give anyone else 1 HP.
Okay.
So
What? I didn't know that.
no, it's an ability which he can get though.
Okay.
Oh.
Spends the evolution points for it.
In that case...
I already knew, but I thought it was only with me.
No, it's anyone. No, because you're thinking of your bond ability, which you always have active. He can always sacrifice hit points for you.
In that case, with Tarlin gone and the sisters walking away, and Zyn standing there with Rilinid and Rae'nkalar, Rilinid actually slides up the mask long enough to reveal like this wry smirk and says, "Careful, Rae'nkalar. Tarlin might put you out of a job."
Rain looks at you with a very clearly annoyed gaze there. Though clearly he's thinking about something else right now. Something doesn't seem quite right.
Perhaps you should be the next gnome sitter.
You know, as Zyn will notice, Rain draws a dagger and is tempted to throw it.
Rilinid just happily turns his back, starts humming some jaunty tune.
Then just shrugs, grins, and walks away.
That's the second time one of my families wanted to kill me this session. I'm doing good.
He contemplates throwing it at you instead he just throws it like a pillar or something.
It sticks in the pillar.
That's right.
You know, I think that Tarlin is more interested in Alauneari since he was all, "Are you all right?"
Well,
I seriously don't believe he likes Tristan.
minor job security concern, man.
What?
It was job security concern. You know, just like you might be concerned about your employer, not so much because you like him or her,
What's a
but...
flash of whatever concern?
Right. If your life falls apart, then my life has suddenly become greatly inconvenienced.
Maybe it would have been a flash of annoying.
Does Rain lag behind?
Rain will take a few minutes, but then he'll follow along.
Minutes? Then yeah, he's lagging.
Rain will contemplate his failures.
He'll catch up pretty quickly, don't worry.
Oh, damn.
Alauneari will try to catch his eyes to see if there's anything.
Maybe I should have told Tarlin that there's a scorpion inside of one of the rooms and he should not kill it.
Rain won't say anything explicitly to you. He's clearly thinking about something, though.
Well, if he doesn't want to say, it can't be that important. Let's go to the refugees.
It's like this jaunty, saucy, rakish tune.
Also, before we leave, Alauneari will have given Tarlin some of the silken banners and told him that these should be placed around the walls in the city.
I didn't know they were made that fast.
Weren't they?
I
Of course, yeah, the spiders can make, they can just make silk.
Well, they take a little bit to make.
I mean, with all the
I guess
extra
we'll get
effort
them
that-
eventually. Yeah.
Sure, they can weave, but they're busy partying. They don't have their dyes, man.
Of course, Alauneari will see one of my dagger holders seems to be empty for some reason.
Wouldn't...
We were just in a fight, that's not weird.
Yeah.
Is those two spiders are not just gonna look like they normally do since their skeleton is, you know...
It doesn't matter. They're dead, right?
So they're gonna look like they normally do?
They're spider skeletons. I mean, I think it's better if they can be recognized as those two than any other Skizraha.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I was just thinking of if we're gonna use the same pictures or not.
No, I'm always
That could be
fine.
resolved in the 2-week downtime.
Esther.
Find the spider made of spiders.
Oh, I still have that.
That's the one
What
we
was it?
get.
Death husk, something like that. It's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna create that with Sacred Eyes at some point.
Well,
I have a place to stick it.
let's go to the refugees.
Let's go to refugees!
Yes.
Hooray!
Jaunty humming as he lags behind all the while. I mean, like,
Master Rilinid seems very chipper this morning.
he still has the mask off too. Just like holding it in a hand.
And I suppose, yeah. Well, go ahead.
Perhaps, DDS.
Okay.